What's up, fam? How are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for coming, and if you're my returning subscriber, just know that I really do appreciate you. So on today's video, I'm going to share with you steps, or let me just say ways, or maybe tips on how to start your day feeling refreshed and energized to conquer every single thing that you set for that particular day. The first thing is you need to get rid of your snooze button. First of all, if you get rid of that snooze button, you'll be able to wake up immediately the alarm rings. So this is what I mean by that. Maybe if you can just go to your phone, and then of course we have different phones depending on the phone that you're using. You can just go to that particular phone and just turn it off. When the alarm rings, it's supposed to ring just once, and then you're supposed to get out of the bed. If you have your snooze button on, what usually happens is when the alarm rings, you're always snoozing it. So before you know it, you might have just wasted 30 minutes or even 1 hour just snoozing your alarm. So please, this is something that you can get rid of, and then you can just start your day as soon as the first alarm rings, like the moment your phone rings, or whichever. I don't know if you have clock or you're using your phone, but I know most of the people usually these days use their phones. So just turn that snooze button off. The second thing after that you need to do is slowly get out of bed. And when I say slowly get out of bed, it's not like now you do it in slow motion completely, but don't jump out of bed the moment your alarm rings, because sometimes when you do that, you might end up having a headache or something like that. So just slowly get out of your bed, and this is something that I usually do. Once I get out of bed, I sit down, of course, sit on the bed, like get out completely. Throw away my duvet and just get out and sit, like, you know, sit properly at the edge. That brings me to my third point, which is do your morning prayer when you're not on the bed, but when you're outside, like when you're already stepping on the floor. So I usually grab my phone, and then I have this app on my phone, which is a Holy Bible NIV. It's the Bible app. And then once I click it, I go to, what do you call this? I go to daily verses, like today's verse. So for that particular day, like now today when I'm shooting this, the verse for today is Isaiah chapter 30 verse 18, which says, "Yet the Lord longs to be gracious to you. He rises to show you compassion, for the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all who wait for him." So this one's I read in the morning, and then it has like commentary, and then down below it has like a prayer. So most of the time I read all this, and then that prayer for that particular day is what I usually make. And then I can add mine, of course, maybe thanking God for that particular day, blah 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 blah. But just do that when you're out, when you've stepped out. So the fourth thing that I do once I do that, and this is something that can also help you if you want to have energized days. So I feel like I'm actually explaining my morning routine, but it is what it is. So the fourth thing that you do, I'm going to tell you, and this is something that you would have done like the previous day. Make sure that you plan your tomorrow before going to bed. Like, let's say if it's today, I'm going to bed in the evening, late at night, I'll be able to make sure that I do that. Like, I plan my day, I know what I'm going to do the next day. And most of the time I do it when I'm leaving my office. So I just make sure that I write on my to-do list. I usually do this top 3 things. So on my to-do list, I leave the office knowing that tomorrow I'm supposed to do this, this and this. And if it's going to the gym, I'll make sure that I remove my gym clothes, put them somewhere, like set them somewhere aside, where in the morning when I wake up, I know I'm going to the gym. So these are the things that I'm supposed to do. So you have, you know, like once you plan that, you know what you're going to do, which brings me to my 5th point, which is always have something to look forward to. When you have something to look forward to, then you're going to wake up feeling energized. And now in this case, because I know I'm going to the gym, I know I'm supposed to maybe edit this and that, I'm supposed to shoot this video, this and that. So it will make me feel more energized to wake up, because I'm waking up knowing that there's something that I'm going to do. The 6th point is have something warm to wake you up. You can either have coffee, or you can have a concoction like mine. Remember when I was doing my morning prayer and seated on my bed? So for me to wake up completely, after doing that morning prayer, I usually head to the kitchen. And this is something that you can do. Like, you want to feel energized, you don't want to go back to bed, you want to, you know, have a very, very, you know, good morning, you know. So I usually go to the kitchen and then just turn on my dispenser so that I can get hot water. So once I turn it on, I'll come back to the bedroom. When I come back to the bedroom, that's when now I'll be able to spread my bed, open the windows, do whatever 1, 2, 3 things, freshen up, wear my gym attire, and then I go get that hot water and then put my concoction for the morning, which I usually do. I mix cinnamon, honey, and apple cider vinegar, and then with that hot water, and then yeah. So most of the time I used to take it in the house, but these days I put it on my water bottle, and then I go with it to the gym, because I'm trying to you know, to save time. So I don't want to sit here because it's hot. I'll be like, you know, it's too hot, I can't just drink it all at once, so I'll be sipping it slowly. So I just rather put it on my water bottle and then head to the gym. And this brings us to our 7th point, which is have some exercise to do when you wake up in the morning. This is going to help you get more energy and just be energized to start your day. For example, you can either do maybe skipping on the rope, you can do maybe walking up and down on your staircase, depending on where you stay. If you have you're living on apartments, you can just be going up and down, or maybe you can do some morning jogging, or you can actually go to the gym. So it depends on what you want to do. You can even do some stretches, just have a form of exercise. It can be even mental exercise, like maybe doing some meditation. So it's just upon you and the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. So that is something that I would definitely recommend you, because trust me, once you exercise, there is no way you're going to go back to your bed. There is no way you're going to start lazing around. It starts from here and how you set your body. Yes. And the 8th point, which is the last point, is don't skip your healthy breakfast. In my case, after having that concoction, when I go to the gym, of course, exercise. Then when I come back home, I usually have now my breakfast. I leave something, maybe whatever, tea, something, just make something, blend something, and then go jump into shower. Then I can now go have my breakfast. Don't skip your healthy breakfast, because if you have activities lined the entire day, you need some energy. So please don't skip that. So those are the points that I have for you. If you want to have a very successful or maybe an energized morning when you wake up, those are some of the things that you can do. If you've gotten here and you haven't subscribed, kindly feel free to press on that amazing lady popping over there and join this amazing family. Trust me, you're not going to regret. And until next time, my good people, he says to you,